All right, a disturbing development tonight in a town in Northern Virginia, where we're now learning that Fairfax County Schools was employing a middle school counselor who was previously convicted of a sex crime with a minor in what Governor Glenn Youngkin says is a complete and total failure to protect students. Now, this comes amid far-left lunacy in schools from coast to coast, including one teacher in Utah who is now on video talking about her classroom built for, quote, non-white students. Take a look.
For the first time in my life, I'm going to be teaching at a majority white school. And I'm kind of interested to see how students and parents react to my classroom, or if they even notice anything about it, because it's built for non-white students. And what I mean by that is, like, if you look around and you interact with some of the materials I have, you'll notice that there's like no white kids represented in that.
Clearly, she wants her 15 minutes of fame. Down in Florida, a father says that his daughter attempted suicide not once but twice after her school encouraged others to call her a boy and gave her a new name while not notifying the parents. The father is now suing the Clay County School District, and he will join us along with his attorney tomorrow night. And amid all of these efforts by teachers to indoctrinate your kids in school and to turn their classrooms into woke activism centers, parents are outraged and losing confidence in the staffing abilities of the schools. And God forbid they go to a school board meeting, they'll be investigated for domestic terrorism. Here with reaction, Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin. Governor, this played a big role in your state, in your election, and now you see it's expanding out all across the country. Let's talk about what's going on in Fairfax and around the country, and how can parents stop this?
Well, first of all, Sean, that this circumstance in Fairfax County is a colossal failure on the local level, from law enforcement and from the school board and the superintendent. To have someone who, in fact, has been arrested for soliciting sex from a minor on staff for 20 months, and then to be arrested again, and then more time pass before they are finally terminated from their position, is beyond belief. And in fact, when you couple that with the experiences in Northern Virginia from last year, when I was a candidate, where we saw in Loudoun County a woman assaulted when the school board, in fact, moved a student from one school to another who had already been accused and convicted of an assault. This is why parents are losing faith in public schools. This is why last year, all across Virginia, you saw Parents Matter signs. We are empowering parents in Virginia today. We passed legislation to give them the ability to make decisions with regards to their children wearing a mask or not, to actually have visibility in the classroom on the materials that are being used, to make sure they're appropriate and consistent with their values, not the teacher's values, but their values. This is about recognizing who has the strongest role in educating children, and it is parents and then teachers.
You know, we have these very important midterms coming up in around 80 days. Obviously, every candidate's going to talk about record high inflation, record high gas prices, open borders. But I would argue that you also showed the importance in your race of talking about what is happening in the school system, in the towns and cities they live in, and also simple things like law and order, safety and security for every citizen, be it in a town or a city. And these ought to be bread and butter issues that Republicans own and run on in this upcoming election. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. And of course, what we saw last year was these kitchen table issues have conservative solutions that, in fact, voters, not just Republicans, but all voters support. And education is at the top of the list. Yes, inflation is running away from America, and that silent thief has been let loose by Washington. And we see crime literally causing disruption, families losing family members day and night. And we have got to invest and back the blue, and that's what we're doing in Virginia. But at the top of the list is education. The future of our country is the future of our children, and parents get it. During the pandemic, they saw what was going on in the classroom. And this push to drive everything through the lens of race is being rejected. And this is not at the expense of teaching all history, the good and the bad, and recognizing that we should embrace our diverse communities. But at the end of the day, we've got to stop teaching our children to judge everything through the lens of race, and let's teach them critical math, critical history, critical science. The education of our children is the topic that Republicans should win on. We won on it last year in Virginia. We see the same Parents Matter signs in Michigan and Nevada and New Mexico. We're going to win these races based on making sure that we are looking after our kids.
Reading, writing, math, science, history, computers, and leave your woke agenda home. There are people that are called parents. Let them instill the values they believe in their own children, and stay away from indoctrinating kids. We appreciate you being with us. Thank you, Governor. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.